I've been getting a lot of weird ads lately. Oh god, look, there's another one. And one now. And another one. And another one. And another one. Oh my god. Maybe we just need to click them. Oh my god, I'm so excited. We're here to rizz up some vampires. What's your name? Easy. You're Pome. Okay, we get to make ourselves. Look, I think this is probably the closest we'll get to how Pome looks. So there we go. Do we close it? You dragged your feet up the stairs and down the halls of your apartment building. It was a long day at the Space Cafe, making drinks and politely listening to regulars making the same small talk. You know, the boring, "Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Oh, good. I just picked up my kids from school." We don't like this shit. As vampires, there's nothing more draining than small talk. Weather has been weird lately. Can you believe it's New Year already? It's so busy here today, huh? You reached the hallway to your apartment. We hate that shit. No matter, you were off to work now, and had a few days off too, which was rare. You were free to spend a few days lazing about and reading your favorite magazine and doing some sketching. Oh my god! The Monster High magazine is back in print? You fiddled your keys in the door, trying to coax the cheap lock to cooperate. Another complaint for the landlord. Ugh. An actual demon on this earth. Just then, muffled yelling made its way out into the hallway. You can only sigh. You always do this. Oh sure, it's always my fault. My parents are coming all the way from Cletus. I told you weeks ago. Whatever, I'm sick of this, I'm leaving. The door across from you jerked open and a short Martian stomped out, slamming the door behind him, marching away down the hall. As you finally got your door unlocked, you could hear muffled talk. I'm gonna be honest, I struggled reading that because this is a game about vampires and there's aliens? Oh my god. It's perfect for me and Poprin. Oh my god. It's just like me and Poprin. Poprin's whole thing is being an alien, so. Wow. Wow. Poprin, you're in this game. You're officially in this game. You went sympathetically. Not even aliens could avoid the many pitfalls of relationship drama. You shook your head. You were going to be different. Someday soon, you would find real love, and you'd have your happily ever after. Oh, Pome, that's such a cute, innocent dream to have. But you're not gonna find it with a man. Nothing was gonna stop you. Thud. A haunted package? A haunted package? We have a haunted package, I guess. You fell into your apartment and onto your face. Great, I tripped on it. Who put this there? They want to prank me. Huh? You looked back to the small box right outside your door. You've been so preoccupied that you missed it. Wow. Wow. I feel like someone put that there for me to fall. Oh my god. It was paw print! That's why they mentioned aliens. It was paw print. Paw print's behind this. Not even bothering to get up, you dragged the box over. I'm certain I wasn't expecting a delivery. Sure enough, the tag on the box had your neighbor's name on it. Oh my god, the little charm, the little charm, the little charm! So cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay, I gotta stop squealing. I have got to stop squealing over this. The little charm! Violet, not Violet, hold on. Violet Heights, Apartment 8, Constellation City, 1F5Q. Ellis Claire. Ooh, she sounds hot. Okay, Ellis. I like you, girlies. You groaned and got up. This was the second time this week that you had received someone else's mail. You're starting to seriously suspect that the delivery man just wanted to mess with you. Yes, because the delivery man is paw print. With some effort, you picked up the box and carried it over to your neighbor. You knocked on the door. No response. Ellis, the man who lived there, was on the go, so no surprise it wasn't now. Boo, it's a man. Jokes aside, when it comes to fiction, I don't actually care. So jokes aside, I don't care when it's fiction. You gently placed the box down in front of the door. You should probably leave him a note. You grabbed a sticky note and pen from your apartment and scribbled down the note. This was in my front door. Pome. Also, my house is so cute. I would actually love to live here in real life. I feel like this is so my aesthetic. I don't know. I just feel like this is literally my aesthetic. This is so me. Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. This is like, I would love to live here in real life. Hopefully you hadn't damaged it when you fell over. Your efforts were wasted though, as the door would open, revealing not your neighbor. Oh my god.
Oh, hello there!
He's beautiful. Can I help you? Your usual neighbor was a middle-aged man with black hair and warm brown eyes. The complete opposite of the man before you right now. The man had pale blue hair and was considerably taller. I thought this was like a periwinkle purplish color. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was like a periwinkle purpley color. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm the idiot for that. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm stupid. He also wasn't wearing a shirt, but you tried your best to not focus on that. He also doesn't have nipples. So, he's obviously not human. Ellis? He smirked at that. Yeah, I can see he has very beautiful lips, I'm not gonna lie. Do I look like Ellis? No? So you're gonna tell me what you want, or... Oh right, god, this is awkward. I got Ellis's mail by accident. The man bent down to pick up the box to regard the sticky note. Pome, huh? He smirked at you. Oh my god. Oh my god. How neighborly of you. I'll give that to Ellis when he gets back. Before you could get a change? I think that's meant to say chance. Before you could get a chance to reply, he stepped back inside and closed the door. You were left standing in the hallway confused. That was rude. And cute. Okay, I wasn't expecting him to be like that cute. I didn't look at the design for the vampire in this game when I downloaded it. I was just like, vampire? Dating sim? Made for me! Made for me! Like, vampire dating sim? That's made for me! After another moment, you returned to your own apartment. Oh my god, my room is adorable! Oh my god, my room is adorable! My room's so cute. Oh, I thought it said October. I was gonna be like, my favorite month? I got a little drink here. Is that alcohol, Pome? Be honest. I have the cutest computer ever, oh my god. I have these cute little beads. I got stickers. And I have a big giant cow who's so fucking cute. Or is that like a fat giraffe? I'm going to think that that's a cow and not a fat giraffe, but we'll name him Fat Giraffe. If we come back in here, we're gonna say, hey, Fat Giraffe. We're gonna name him Fat Giraffe, okay? Okay, we'll continue. We'll stop talking about Fat Giraffe. You grabbed a drink from the fridge and some leftovers before finally reaching your bedroom. God, my room is so cute. I wish my room in real life was this cute. Although I'd opt for a pink chair. Me personally, I'd like a pink chair, but I love this pink bag right here. ... And click on something. Click on the PC when you are done clicking around. Ooh. Oh, we gotta get to take it in. Oh, it was a towel, not my... Like, it was like a blanket, not a bag. Okay. I'm gonna click on my giraffe. Your cow plush! Oh, he's so cute! This plushie is very sentimental. He's so cute! Oh. Your last boyfriend had been disappointing in many ways, mostly ditching you during your dates. Work, he said. Work turned out to be that harpy he was always with. Damn. Whatever, she could have him. You decide to buy yourself an emotional support cow instead. Benjamin the cow was way more comforting to have around. I like Fat Giraffe way more. I like the name Fat Giraffe. Oh, I would read this. Rogue magazine. I would actually read this. It always has the hottest gossip and... Look, I'm going to be honest. I would read this because there's an anime Catwoman on the front. One time the horoscope even predicted the end of your relationship for you. Then again, the witch writing the horoscopes is world famous, so it makes sense. The best thing about it is the quizzes, though. Your coworkers at the cafe all laugh at you for doing quizzes on your breaks. Well, it's fun, and I'm gonna be honest, I love a good, like, teen magazine quiz. I used to take those all the time in middle school. But then they, like, stopped making them, because I was, in middle school during the 2010s to the late 2010s, so they were dead. Like, I was in middle school, like, late 2010s. They're dead. They were, like, basically dying off by then. Everything was all online. But they're wrong. You won't so easily be discouraged. Love quiz. Vampire. Vampire. You know, this makes sense because my favorite anime boy did dress up as a vampire for Halloween. Your ideal type is vampire. Leave the logic to others. Throw caution to the wind and chase that love. Pookie. It's closer than you think. That's a little ominous. What if he drinks my blood? If Rogue Magazine says vampire is your ideal match, then a vampire is your ideal match. Girl, we shouldn't blindly trust magazines like that. Oh my god, is this my art? It's so cute. I mean, not my art in real life. I do make actual art, though. I do make actual art, but, this is cute. I really like the creator's style. It's very shoujo. I love it. Your sketchbook. Once you had dreamed of becoming an artist for Rogue Magazine, but it turns out the starving artist stereotype exists for a reason. The art in this game is really good, and that just makes me want to highlight it more. I need people to actually, like, check this game out. It's so cute. And I love the art. What's my poster? The lead singer of Zup. She's so cool. Pretty successful in a happy relationship. Unlike you. God. Oh, that's nothing. Your bed. Home is where your own soft bed is. Where you can lazily read your favorite magazine or sob about your jerk ex-boyfriend cheating on you on your birthday. Not that he really deserved your energy anymore. Oh girl, we're not over it. Oh no, we're not over it. Oh no. Oh. Girl, get out of there. You're only going to look towards the future from now on. I'm not over it, clearly. I'm clearly not over it. Okay, it looks like there's not much else to click. Oh wait, drink soda. Okay, confirmed it's not alcohol. It's soda. It's not alcohol, guys. It's soda. Everyone agrees that citrus starburst is the best flavor, followed closely by bubble blue potion. I'm gonna be honest, if there's a strawberry version of anything here, I'm going to pick that over citrus and bubble blue. I'm probably more likely to pick bubble blue over citrus, okay? I think we clicked everything. Oh wait, the view. I probably... Your apartment may be cheap and small, and your neighbors may be loud and annoying, but you sure did get lucky to have a nice view of Constellation City. Wow. Also, Constellation City as a name kind of reminds me of Elemental City from the movie Elemental, which... Very good movie, check it out. Okay, we're gonna click on my computer. It's so cute! Okay, I feel like I'm a broken record. I'm a broken record. You had barely opened the news page when a pop-up appeared. Single vampires in your... See? This is what I mean. I keep getting this pop-up everywhere, guys. I can't. I keep getting this pop-up everywhere. That's sort of suspicious. That's what I'm saying. It's probably gonna give me a virus because it's targeting me for loving vampires. But... this might be a sign from the universe. Join now. What's your username? Pame. No, wait, you need caps. Pame Bat. By the way, that is kind of my default username for something smaller than Pame Banal. If you want to find me on something like Twitch, it is typically Pame Bat. But we aren't streaming on there because I want to wait until I actually have an audience. So yeah. Welcome to Vamp Chat. Oh my god. I'm DMing vampires. Finding matches in your area. Oh, I'm so excited. You have been matched with Bloodcake. Ooh. Bloodcake, hi. Hey. You a guy? No, I'm not, sorry. I'm a non-binary. My gender is something other, I'm sorry. And P, good luck out there. You too. Bloody because luck. Bloodcake wasn't into me. Wait, is Bloodcake straight? Oh my god, she was straight. Although knowing this person, you know, Bloodcake could also be a gay man, but like... In my specific context of being as I am, was Bloodcake straight? Oh no. Every sapphic girly has that struggle. Bennett XD. Hello. Sup, winky face. You down for some fun? No thanks. Oh, come on, send me your address, I'll make it worth it. Leave the chat. What a freak. We don't like that. You've been axed with XX Demnox XX. Oh my god. You think he likes Death Note? You think he likes Death Note? Maybe we could watch Death Note together? You glanced out your window, is dark out already. I'll try one more time before I'll go to bed. Hey. Oh. Is that meant to be like Demon? Demnox? I can't really read it well. I can't really read this well. I always struggle with like pixels. Not that the aesthetic should be changed, but Carzy Cat, I just think that maybe if this is the guy, if you could put it in plain text or something in the description of the game, or if you could add like an accessibility feature for the text, because I struggle with this kind of text. Hi. So question. Please don't ask for my address. So I was gonna ask what your blood type was, now I'm intrigued. Sorry, just a bad day. Here, so you can have my addresses instead as a peace offering. Oh, no need. Violet Heights, apartment 8, Constellation City. You. Me? You're my neighbor! Oh my god. This is like this is so rom-com. Oh. You. Yeah, me. And you're apartment 10, not 8. That's why I keep getting the wrong mail. Oh no, God forbid you have to take 3 steps over here. You might damage more of my mail, smiley face. Damage? You burst several of my blood bags. I wouldn't have kicked it if it hadn't been in front of my door. You kicked my mail? When I fell over it. Is it my fault you can't look where you're going? You're insufferable. Shit. No way your luck is that bad. You woke up before your alarm even went off, and honestly, you'd barely managed to sleep that night. Oh my god, so I can already tell this is gonna be very, we hate each other, but we love each other type vibes. I kind of love that. Oh, we get to make a choice. But it was a new day. Stupid neighbor, stupid magazine, stupid ex-boyfriend. You didn't look forward to working this tired. It was a new day. That's right, positive thoughts. Things I'm trying to do. Feeling bad didn't help anyone. A new day would bring new opportunities. As for your new neighbor, I'm going to try to be nice to him. You did kind of kick his mail. Soon enough, your alarm interrupted your thoughts. Great, I didn't turn it off. After a shower, you grabbed an apple from the kitchen and ran out the door. Work was only a few blocks away. If you ran, you could make it in 10 minutes. You always did so you could sleep a little longer. You pushed open the doors to the Space Cafe and were immediately hit by the aroma of freshly baked scones and donuts. People were already chattering at the counter, and your co-worker zipped past you carrying coffee on a platter. Morning, Pommy. Oh my god, she's so cute. I love her little look. Morning, Pommy Fiore. Her name's Fiore. You waved quickly at her. You waved at her and quickly headed back to put on your uniform. Why did I struggle with that? It was late afternoon, and though the chattering had not died down at all, you knew it would at least be someone else's problem soon. Looking up, you glanced over the crowded cafe. There were quite a few interesting guests. A were-girl sitting by herself at a table picking at her food. By the register, a fiendish woman and a fae were all playfully arguing who would pay the bill. Meanwhile, an older couple sitting by a window were seriously bickering over desserts. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. It's the old man and his wife from Stardew Valley. Wasn't that your neighbor? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. We're gonna be nice. You straightened up a little and gave him your best attempt at a warm smile. Hey, neighbor. That seemed to freeze him in place for a moment. They went right back to his smug demeanor. Well, isn't this a delightful coincidence? Oh my god, why does he kinda look like a Saja boy? He was wearing bright pink sunglasses and a blue button-up, and he looks like a Saja boy. Plaster on his face was an amused grin showing off 2 very sharp fangs. I love vampires so much. That just sent a chill through me. I was so excited. I love vampires so much. Can I get you anything? Your ring quickly defaulted to your usual customer service questions. He didn't seem fazed by ignoring your earlier statement. On the contrary, he just moved right along. I'm gonna guess there's a few typos in this because Carsey Cat did say this was originally like a game jam sort of thing. So just know that there's a few little typos. And Carsy Cat, if you do end up wanting to go back and fix those, and if you add more to this game, I will be following that because I just love this so much. An espresso to go. You pulled out a cup to write his name and paused. You didn't actually know his name, you realized. Looking up, he had a smile on his face that he told you he wasn't going to offer it up unless you asked. Your name? What about it? This is a Starbucks, okay? You have to give me your name. He definitely knew what he was doing. Can I have your name? Seemingly satisfied with this, he finally answered you. Lennox. Just Knox is fine for right now. Knox left soon after you handed him his coffee. You made your way down the hallway to your door, thanking the stars that there was no one there. Yeah, thankfully. Oh my god. Why can't you even be happy for me? You let her an audible sigh. This again. Oh yes, I'm so happy that you've decided to abandon me here while you go chase your dreams. You fiddled with your look, cursing the landlord with every unsuccessful jiggle of your key. So I should give up on everything so you can be happy? You were fine with that when I was the one leaving everything behind for you. Your door finally clicked open when you quickly stepped in. You quickly pulled off your shoes and tossed them haphazardly to an unoccupied corner. Oh my god. I cannot read this pixely text for some reason. I can't read it. Something wrong with me. Also, why did I think that was a calculator on my fridge? You should probably eat something before you unwind. Oven. I don't think I've ever used this. It was a good thing you couldn't bake, or else the cafe might be having you put on an early shift. Can I open my fridge? No, I can only open my microwave. Microwave. I found some leftovers inside and just heated them up. It didn't take long for the microwave to ding, letting you know your meal was ready. You munched on your leftovers, nom, 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 as you headed to your computer. You turned on PC to do some browsing. Ding! A notification. Where is that screaming coming from? Right. It's not me, it's coming from apartment 7. Ugh, can they shut up? I'm gonna complain. Although they don't ever stop, good luck with that. So, Pommy. Is that a Winkly or a Smiley? It's a Smiley. Yeah? Want to send me your address? Let me think about it. Aww. Actually, I wanted to ask you what you're doing on the site. Are you judging me for being on a site we're both using? Not at all, actually. I own the site. I forgot about it until recently. Oh! How you had time to make a site to find someone willing to put up with you? Wink. Or maybe I just need a snack. Anyway, I've told you why I'm here. Your turn. Okay, fair is fair. Well, I kind of took this quiz and I kept getting like virusy pop-ups saying that, you know, there's single vampires in my area, and me being me, a vampire myself. Looking for love, I guess. And how's that working out? Well, I'm falling for you, so... Wait, I'm talking to you. Oh, we're not at that stage yet, sorry. Great. I'm great, aren't I? Cat face. Oh, Alice is back. GGG. Later. The next day, you woke up in a panic. You had overslept and your alarm hadn't gone off. Oh god. Well, that's what you had thought. Until you went to your kitchen and checked your work schedule. Turned out you had the day off. Once you had finished breakfast, you quickly showered and got dressed. thank God we have the day off. Normally days off were for staying in PJs and lazing about, but you had to get groceries today. Oh my god, and we're gonna have a grocery meet cute. Let's check out what's here in the store. Okay, girl, can you shut up? I want to kind of see what's here in the store. I wonder if I can like lower this. I don't think I can. So we kind of have like this leechish looking thing. We have these cute little hearts. These kind of remind me of little rose hearts because something's wrong with my brain. But I only think about Twisted Wonderland when I see certain images. This is cute. Oh, hello. Oh, there's this. Kind of reminds me of Cat Puppy Playtime. I'm forgetting the name right now. If I edit it in, I'm going to cry because why did I lose the name? I wonder if some of these are references to other things they've worked on, like this thing, or other games that they liked. I wonder if there's some hidden references in here. I'm actually really curious about that. You sped through your grocery shopping checklist, wanting to spend as little of your precious day off as doing chores as possible. You glanced over your basket of groceries. It seemed like you had everything. Yeah, I got my leeches, I got my baggie, I got whatever these are, which are really cute. I think that's like perfume or something. Got one of these, I got one of these. I definitely got one of these because the packaging is so pretty. I think I got one of these because the packaging is so pretty. And I grabbed me one of those. Grabbed me one of these little guys. Probably stop by the snacks aisle. You could get your neighbor something. To make up for the blood bags, you meandered over to the snacks aisle, browsing your options. What did vampires like? Coffee and blood? Fortunately, there were plenty of candies just for that. Okay. Let me think about what I would like as a vampire. Me personally, I'm a vampire, so let's see what I would like. Bloody lips, blood-based candies. Fuck with it. Drac coffee, hard candy. I don't like coffee and I don't like hard candy. Plasma delights, blood-infused chocolate. Now that, go with that. Fuck with that. I fuck with the plasma delight. Let's fuck with it. You quickly put it in your shopping basket. Laughing from behind you somewhere stopped you in your tracks before you could leave the aisle. Your heart sped up as you slowly turned around. There he is again! A few steps down from you, a woman with violet skin and red hair was laughing with a man. Oh, god damn it. Oh, never mind. I don't care about that man. They acted like teenagers in love, although they were clearly much older than that. Normally that sort of thing would have you smiling to yourself and fantasizing about your prospective happily ever after. You see how it was doing the opposite for you in this moment. And suddenly felt like your future was bleak and hopeless. These people were not strangers. Well, one of them. The man was your ex-boyfriend. The woman was not the one he had cheated on you with. Old habits die hard, you suppose, as he and the woman whispered to each other. I'm just gonna leave because I don't care about him. I'm over him. Even if I'm lying to myself, I'm over him. He deserved to be yelled at. You felt bad for the store employees. You hated when people at the cafe yelled at each other, and you had to get them to leave. Walk home felt a bit longer than usual as your mind whirled with thoughts of the past. So many regrets, so many bad decisions. Damn. Big fat L for us. But we a big loser who hasn't gotten over a boyfriend. You quietly walked down the familiar hallway to your apartment. Something was different though. Standing in the hallway were some of your neighbors carrying boxes out of silence. It's about time they went their separate ways. They didn't like each other. You knew all along. You knew all about holding on for way too long. This was the better outcome. You stepped into your apartment. You'd barely closed the door behind you when you heard your computer beep from your own room. Did you see the screaming neighbors are leaving? I was gonna go over there today, but they were already moving stuff out. I saw. What's up with you? I ran into my ex. I'm just having a bad day. Wait. You stared at your screen for a few minutes when no messages came. You wondered what he was up to as there was a knock on your door. Oh my god, he's so sweet. It was him. Put on a shirt, dude. Put on a shirt, please. And he was shirtless yet again. It was very distracting and disturbing. Please put on a shirt. Oh, his little bite mark shaped like a heart. Never mind, I love that. As a vampire who's heart-themed myself. Seems like something you like. Here. He handed you something. A full tub of ice cream? It'll help. I know for a fact because it's enough to help Ellis in his issues. It'll definitely help you. You couldn't help but laugh. It was a little endearing. Ellis being consoled by ice cream is a funny thought. I think it's really sweet that he has this relationship with a middle-aged man. They're like friends. Knox bringing you ice cream to help was perhaps even funnier. Thank you. Delighted to be of service. Oh, wait here for a second. Wait, why is he so sweet? Oh my god, why is he so sweet? Why is he so sweet? Ah! Why is he so cute? You grabbed the candy you got for him from the store and quickly returned. You handed it over. It was meant to be an apology, but now I guess it's more of a thank you. Thank you. For admitting you were wrong for kicking my mail. Okay. And just like that, he turned and left before you could argue. You could only shake your head. Oh my god, this is so cute. The rest of your day off, fortunately, went much better. There was no denying the ice cream had definitely helped. Thank you for the ice cream yesterday. No worries. Can't let my favorite neighbor suffer too much, winky face. I think I'd cutesy. Oh, you can't. So why are you crashing with Ellis anyway? Curious, are we? Yes, actually. It's not very interesting. I'm just taking a break. From work, life, family, all of it. Sorry to hear that. Don't get all soft on me now. This break has been very refreshing. How do you know Ellis? He's a family friend. I know he's like a go for now. Try not to miss you too much, winky cat. I want to just take a minute to, like, really acknowledge these. Look at the references here. Miku from all my Miku people. No, everyone's like, Miku! Miku! I know everyone's losing their mind. I know everyone's gonna lose their mind at Miku. This is cute. I love this. This is adorable. I think this might be another game of theirs, in which case I'm going to, like, play that. What happens if I click on it? Oh, it just takes me, like, to all, like, the background. Coming home from another long day, you were looking forward to a warm shower and snuggling into bed. I don't know what happened. I think that just skipped me to the future. You'd gotten yelled at by a rude customer who didn't understand how queues work. To make things worse, you had accidentally, like, stars and everything. Can I live here in real life? Cold and wet, and more than a little annoyed, you got out of the shower and started wrapping a towel around yourself and stomping to your computer. Editing Pame here, real quick. If you guys could check out Carsy Cat, who made the game that we're playing today. I know, we all love vampires and we all love otomes. So please feel free to download the game yourself. It's going to be in the description, and I think that you should definitely support the creator. I know I look forward to their upcoming games. Also, here to add that some footage of the gameplay I did cut because it kind of just went in a section that's a little more NSFW than I want on my channel. Nothing necessarily explicit happens, but like, let's just say you're alone with Lennox and Lennox. I never figured out how to say his name. You're alone with Nox, and things sure do get steamy. Yeah, it's a part of that shower arc that we kind of started but didn't finish. It's a part of the shower arc. I don't know if I'm leaving that in the video, but it is a part of the shower arc, and you're kind of like, you're with him, there's nudity kind of implied on your part. He makes comments about your body. It's a whole thing, and it's just not something I like to have on my channel, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't go play it. If you want to go play it, you can. Just know I won't be showing that part of the game in the video. People would flood the streets and drink and eat and wait for nightfall, while you could see the stars more clearly. On this one night every year, you could see Saturn passing you by, accompanied by one of your moons. It was definitely a sight worth seeing, if you could manage the crowds. You were nervous about that. I'm autistic. Your nerves were shot. You were on edge thinking about the floods of strangers you'd soon be in close contact with. Fortunately, the landlord you had your water fixed, so you could take as many warm showers as you want. We're getting clean, we're getting clean, we're getting clean. I only like to take hot showers, so I know how that feels. It feels good on the bat wings. Well, a reasonable amount. You still had to pay your water bill still. Yikes. Once you had taken a shower, it was time to settle on an outfit. Oh, do we get to play dress up? You had narrowed down your choices last night. You just had to make up your mind. Oh, these are cute. These are all cute. This one feels quite mommy. This one feels a little childish. It does feel very Barbie. It just feels childish, and I don't know if I want to go with it. This one, kind of cunty. Feels a little skipper. This one just kind of reminds me of Lizzie from Our Life, so I think we'll go with this one because it feels the most Barbie. With that settled, you decided to do some light sketching to pass the time. Before you knew it, there was a knock at your door. He's here! The sky was finally dark, and sure enough, there it was, Saturn and a moon. You stared at it in silence, amazed. You pulled away from the feelings of eyes on you. You glanced over at Nox, who sure enough was just unabashedly staring at you. Smirked at you when you made eye contact before leaning onto the parapet. You leaned over the edge slightly to see crowds of people below and a million twinkling lights when you looked up. You quietly got lost in the sky. Nox settled comfortably next to you, watching the sky with you. After a few moments of silence, Nox spoke again. I'm really glad about coming here, about meeting you. It was a little strange whenever Nox got serious like this. It wasn't like him. But that made you a little eager to know what he would say next. Nox looked over at you, firmly fixing his gaze on you. I really do like you, Pommy. I can't stay with Ellis for much longer, but... He took a deep breath. I want to keep seeing more of you after I leave. Your breath got caught in your throat. You understood the question. He was asking about dating. Not just one date like today, but an infinite type where you two could expect to have each other in your lives for years to come. I also want to keep seeing you. You meant it. Without realizing it, Knox had become such a large part of your life. It was strange to imagine him not being there. He grinned at you, not breaking eye contact for a moment. You happily returned your gaze to the sky. The two of you stared at the sky in comfortable silence for a while more. You had a feeling it was one of those moments you would never forget. You wanted to cherish it. After you returned home that night, you had spent a few hours just laying on your bed, staring up at the ceiling in a daze. Oh great, now we're at the store again. Okay, why am I here? Why am I here with the FNAF flooring? Why am I here with the FNAF floor? You rushed through your shopping cart, the newest edition of Rogue, grabbing the newest edition of Rogue, eagerly hurrying to the checkout. You pulled out the magazine and flipped through it as you walked back home. Normally this level of eagerness was the result of your excitement to read your favorite magazine. Today, however, it was an attempt to distract yourself. When you got back home to your apartment, you'd be seeing Knox off. He was leaving. He wouldn't be next door anymore. He kept reassuring you that you'd still see plenty of each other, but it wouldn't be the same. He promised he'd keep the tab with your chat open all the time, so he'd know immediately if you messaged him. That had calmed you slightly. At least he'd finally have his mail redirected. You glanced at the pages of Rogue magazine. Nothing was really holding your attention today, until you came across the horoscope section. You found yours in the same spot as always. Seize the day. Don't leave anything unsaid. Don't leave any room for regret. Take the initiative. Yeah! Empowerment. Girl power. Yay! Slay! It was the final push you needed. You ran the rest of the way back home, your heart pounding in your ears as you went. Finally made it to your hallway. Still have time before Knox left. You knocked on the door, but no one answered. Your heart dropped. He wouldn't have left without saying goodbye, right? He's probably in my house. You shook your head, trying to dispel the bad feelings. Pommy. I didn't mean to save. Well, now we know what the save menu looks like, but I don't need to save. Pommy. The voice had come from behind you in the hallway rather than from behind the door. You spun around to see him standing there, clearly confused. I was worried you had left already. Oh, he has such a cute shirt on today. I want that in real life. Kind of looks like he's got Lauren Z-Side merch on a little bit. Kind of love that. I wouldn't do that. I was just at the store. We must have just missed each other. I'm going to kiss him. You suddenly felt the urge to kiss him. With your heart pounding in your ears, you took a leap of faith. Look at the art, it's so cute. I should have made this the thumbnail, but it's fine. I can add it, honestly. It's so cute. Knox seemed caught off guard for only a second as your lips collided. Then you felt his hand on the small of your back as he pulled you into him, deepening the kiss. Oh my god, this is so cute! This is so cute! It was a kiss that felt as though it could last for an eternity, and yet it ended far too soon. Oh my god, we kissed. Careful, I bite, you know. There's a sultry tone to his voice. I can't believe you beat me to it. I'm glad I did. You couldn't help but smile, help the smile of your face. So, want to see my new apartment? Gave him a quizzical look. Isn't that like a 2-hour drive? So about that. He struck his hand in his pocket and pulled out a key. Wouldn't you know, something opened up nearby. Before he could process what that meant, he walked over to apartment 7 and unlocked it. That's where the noisy neighbors had moved out. He smirched deviously at you. Looks like you're stuck with me. This is so convenient. I don't have to change my mailing address. You mean my mailing address? You both laughed. It's close enough. Oh my god. Okay, this was so sweet. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Oh my god. This is really awesome. This is honestly such a cute game. You gotta keep, like, does it keep going? No? Just the end? No credits? Alright. Well, that was Single Vampires in Your Area, I believe it was called. Why did I forget the name of the game while playing? That was Single Vampires in Your Area. Well, looks like we found love. Love at first bite, if you will. I've been Pame, and thank you for watching. Bye!